First week of the month, and that means Albuquerque Police Chief Chief Schultz is joining us to take your phone calls. We'll get to those in just a moment. We want to thank you for coming in. Of course, we want an update on the Etherman rape case.
Well, we continue to work with Pueblo, Colorado officials on that particular case, and one of the things that's happened over the past couple days since this case is broke is actually some more victims coming forward in Colorado. So we'll continue to work with Colorado officials, of course, folks in Texas, and now we want to find out exactly where the suspect has been over the course of the past 18 years. Has he lived anywhere else other than the 3 states that we know of? Has he visited any other states, and is he connected to any other rape cases?
Is there a chance he could be connected to the West Mesa killings? Have you looked at that at all?
That is one of the things that we will look at. We don't think so. There's just too many things that don't line up, but we're going to make sure we check that option just to make sure he's not the suspect.
All right, why don't we go to the phone lines right now, and Michael from Albuquerque has a question for the Chief. Go ahead, Michael. What's your question?
Good morning, Chief.
Morning.
First of all, I just respect the job that you've done with the police department. And as a former captain and retired police officer, downtown, I was downtown yesterday, and of course, officers were going to court. And unfortunately, there's not enough parking downtown, so they were lined up along the yellow lines. And right behind them were the downtown I don't know what they do, ticket officers who ticket people for parking illegally. And people just need one issue to go ahead and be negative towards police officers nowadays. And I want to know how we can curtail that by, maybe finding them parking that way they're not getting pointed out and saying they're breaking the law, but yet I'm getting a citation for parking illegally or for that to pay the extra $1 on the meter. So what can we do to get that negative kind of thing over the police department?
Well, you're right, Michael. It's one of those things that we have to go back and remind our folks every once in a while that they're held to the same standards as everybody else, that they need to make sure they park in one of the city facilities. And we do have parking available for those officers. They can park at 5th and Copper, they can park at the Convention Center, they can park under Civic Plaza, so there's plenty of parking opportunities. So about every 3 months we have to put a reminder out, especially when we have a new cadet class graduate, and we just had one graduate a couple weeks ago. So we'll do that, and I appreciate you letting us know that we're doing something we shouldn't be.
All right. There's your reminder, everybody. You maybe don't have to send the memo. All right, here's Kathy from Albuquerque. Kathy, thanks for calling. What's your question?
Yes, Mr. Schultz. I was calling because I used to be a school bus driver, and nowadays people don't respect our bus stop signs. They just go around us, and, we kind of get afraid for the kids that are standing there, and they still don't stop. And when we're picking them up, we need to tell the children just to wait until the people decide to stop for them. And, that's kind of dangerous. And another thing, the speed zones at like in the mornings, they just pass them and no respect there either.
Yeah, okay.
And we realize that, school safety is extremely important. And one of the things we do is we do have the speed vans. If there's a school zone that you know of that people are regularly speeding through it, let us know. We'll get one of those vans out there, the photo enforcement vans, and very quickly they can change that behavior. If you're a school bus driver and you have a problem at the same school pickup spot all the time, give us a call at our traffic unit, 761-8800, and we can get one of our traffic units out there to watch that area in the morning.
We just have a few seconds left. Staying with the traffic theme, there are some chutes that are along the interstate in the metro area. How does that impact you? Do you need overtime, that sort of thing, to handle that?
What happens on those is the media folks or the movie people actually pay for that. Now today, 4400 block of Cutler Northeast, there's a movie shoot.
The old Circuit City, is that building?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Lots of gunfire and car crashes going on, so don't call us. We know about those.
All right, great. Well, thanks so much for coming in, Chief. And don't go away. Meteorologist Jason Laney has your complete morning forecast when we come back. We have some interesting buzz this morning, including rabies and giant willow sculptures. So we'll be right back.